What's up, YouTube fam? This your girl, Mommy So True. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on today's video. I'm gonna talk to you today about why that narcissist won't make it without you. Not that they can't, they won't make it without you, period. First of all, the narcissist operates under a very demonic satanic spirit. Satan is confusion. Number one confusion leader and operator all day. Obviously, the narcissist always comes back and hoover you. I don't care how it gets done. And I don't care if you're in a situation where it seems like they're never going to hoover you because they've moved on, they with somebody else. Yeah, they probably have moved on. They probably are with somebody else. But guess what? There's only one you, though. God only created one you. So that you and everything that you did for them, nobody's ever going to be able to give them that. There's only one you, and only you carry that charisma, that aura, that personality. Only you have that energy. Only you can bring a certain type of vibe. Every day without you, they are suffering. Every day without your hands touching that skin of theirs, they are fucking dying. Every day without hearing your voice, particularly your voice, is killing them. There is so much about you that they will never find. The narcissist thrives off of the supplies of having people in their lives that are like you. Yes, they will have empaths in their life. They will always have somebody as a backup plan, but there's only one you. All of those people are giving him the things that they think they need right now. Maybe it's the sex, maybe it's money, maybe it's other things. Maybe that person is allowing them to beat them, cuss them out, mistreat their children. Maybe those are things you wouldn't allow. You know, the supply is not always about things that we think. It's always other sick things that these narcissists are needing from people. That's why they can't just be good enough for you. You're not the problem. They are the problem. And once you walk away, they walk away, or things end, there is no way they will ever go and be successful, because everything that they lied and promised you, they're never going to get it because they couldn't fulfill it with you. They lied to you. They're going to reap what they sowed with everybody else they're going to come across in this lifetime. You lied to me. You promised me this, that, and the third. You told me we would have this life, and we never did. Instead, you gave me the opposite. You gave me hell. And you think you're going to run off and be good? No. No, they going to make it look good all day because they ain't got no choice. They got to make it look good. They got to force themselves to love this next person. They got to force themselves to make it look good on social media, because the narc wants everybody to think that they happy and they good, and they deep down inside they're dead. And they will always be dead. And once you leave their life, corpse, buried, mummy. Believe that. Because that narc is now with somebody who don't pray for him, somebody who don't even believe in God. They're with somebody who does not even give a damn where they're going to be at in the next 5 to 10 years. They're with another narcissist. And that's what they probably going to keep getting. And let them think that they finally in love with somebody. Oh, that's going to be the person to break their heart. You got to believe that, because that's just how the universe works. You can't create chaos and damage and try to destroy someone good and think that, God is going to let you just go out here and live your best life and live a golden life. No. Because that person that you hurt, you and I, we were the ones that were sent. We were destined to give that person a chance to change. That's what I believe. We were destined to give you a chance, because as an empath, you were so genuine. You were so purely into the situation, into the person. So willing to take on their burdens and baggage at the time you thought you were doing things out of love. You never got it back. And every time you take them back, you're still willing, because you actually unconditionally love. When you unconditionally love, you never leave. They make you try to feel crazy for going back to a narc, but those of us who actually thought we were in love with the narc and we unconditionally love them, We kept giving them chances because that's just what you do when you unconditionally love somebody. But these narcissists, the ones that will never acknowledge the sickness and get deliverance, because some of them do try, but the ones that would never, their karma is so strong. They wake up every day living in hell in their mind because they are tortured by the hell that they took you through and the hell that they are taking you through. The tears that you shed, the times they've heard you cry, that shit rings in the back of their mind. Don't think that they just some non-human ass people that don't think and don't have a conscience. They have a conscience. Every human being has a fucking conscience. They don't react on them. That don't mean they don't have them. God is so real. As long as you a human, as long as you shit like me, piss like me, eat like me, bleed like me, when you do fuck shit, it sits on your conscience. Go ask people who are locked up in prison for murder today. They have to live with that every day. That narc would never be anything without you, because if anything, it was designed for them to make it with you. If they created a covenant and a marriage with you and broke that covenant, you don't think God is going to get them? Well, you need to reconsider that today, because they are never going to make it without you. Whatever life they think they're going to have, that lavish life that they promised you, all that stuff they throw in your face and try to make it seem like they're going to have with or without you, they're never going to have it. They couldn't have it with you because they were too busy fucking up. All the promises that they made and couldn't come through, without you, it's never going to happen. You're the one who's going to reap those benefits. You're the one who's going to get those blessings now, because you didn't deserve that. The good is coming your way and the bad is always going to be over their heads. They can't run from it. And I know their conscience is kicking their ass because they know they need you. And a lot of narcissists tell on themselves. They tell you all the time how much they really need you when y'all were doing good. Oh, I'm sure they told you they needed you and why they needed you, and you knew why. And that's some of the reasons why we go back and we stay with them. We empathize and we know why they need us. But we can't save everybody. And when we realize that we can't save our narcs and we leave them the fuck alone, man, they are dying, because now they don't have nobody to talk to no more. They don't got nobody to sit there and listen to all they dumbass problems, all the lack of love that they know they don't have in life. They don't have nobody to cry to about how much their children don't love and respect them. You were the only one that actually cared. The new supply really don't give a damn. They only pretending. They only pretending because they think that man is good. They think that woman is good. So they pretending until they can get what they want. The new supply is never happy with them. If they took you through hell, the new supply is going through hell times 10. They're never good without you. They're never going to do good without you. They're never going to do better without you. They're going to make it look like that, only to keep fucking with you. But when you get the power and realize that, you can't do it without me. You can't do it without me. You could never. That's when you realize healing is progressing and you are thriving. I'm reminding myself of that every day. I'm like, dang, sometimes I get that feeling of, man, I know this man did not just do all this to me and he's sitting somewhere happy, sitting somewhere moving on, feeling like he doing good. It might seem like life is good for him right now because he ain't got to hear from my mouth. He ain't got to hear from me telling him and letting him know what a piece of shit he is. So I guess he's somewhere with somebody who's making him feel like a king. Somebody who is weak for real and allows to be disvalued and mistreated and talked to like a dog. Now that he has that, he feels like shit because this is what he really wanted in life. Don't forget that. You are what they really wanted in life. What you have is what they really want. What that other person have, that ain't really them. That ain't really their thing. They just got to put up with it now because you put their ass out. They just got to put up with it now because They put that, that front on like they was gonna move on and be all right, but it's a lie. They suffering every day. Every day without you feels like a low day for them. And the more they miss you and the more they're tempted to try to hoover you, the more they gotta pretend to be happy to make up for it. And the more they gotta cheat on the new supply as well. Because that new supply is not enough. He or she will never be enough. Because number one, they ain't you. And number two, they dealing with a narcissist. A narcissist is never going to have enough from one person. So don't sit there and think that they happy and they good without you. They'll never be shit without you. Without your encouraging words, without your motivation, what? Without your food, what? Please, that new supply probably don't even cook and clean. Living in a house full of fucking pests, rodents, dirty this, dirty that. And I'm telling you, narcissists tell on themselves all the time. My ex-narc used to tell on his new supply all the time. How she was this and that, and how she wasn't like this and wasn't like that. So it just tells you they always run to the bottom. They always run to the lowest grade. They go from a queen to a peasant real quick. From a Bentley to a Honda real quick. So they could never be better without you. You just went from a Bentley to a Honda. A 99 Honda at that. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. That's why they're gonna keep crawling back. That's why every year or two you gonna keep hearing back from them. Every couple of weeks, every few months, whatever. They don't ever really go away. Especially if you move on and be happy. Just don't ever forget that narc ain't nowhere living their best life without you. They could never. This is Mommy So True. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on today's video. Thank you for tuning in.